first words, I mean, hello, what the hell, dude?
No.
What has he done for the immigrant community? What have Democrats done for the immigrant community other than change it from cages to influx facilities? What? I am sick and tired.
So, just real quick summarization. I'm just going to kind of let this roll through and, let the Convo couch speak, right? This is important for, they're Californians. I think they're both Californians, which I had no clue. I thought they were in New Jersey or some shit. So they're both California. At least she's talking about voting yes on the recall. I don't know what he's voting for, but she's voting yes on the recall, and she's voting yes on the recall for intentionally to fuck over the Democrats, to say fuck you to the Democrats. So it's kind of I can't endorse that. I would say recall to put a progressive in, but I'm not going to throw a goddamn I guess a piece of shit. I guess it doesn't matter. They are both kind of neo-fascist, and the best reason I think to throw Gavin Newsom out is because he did not deliver a progressive agenda. You Democrats, liberals, where the fuck is this left agenda? Did you try to go after poverty? What'd you do with the homelessness? Why the fuck is everybody bitching about every goddamn thing? Did you try a bold progressive agenda? I bet you didn't. I bet you didn't do shit. And since you didn't actually try a progressive agenda, now it's going to go to the goddamn Republicans because you didn't actually try to go with a fucking Green Party person, a socialist person, or a progressive Democrat. You didn't try to be, Jesus Christ, to progress, to move forward. And so Fiorella, Isabel, Craig Pasta, Jardula, of the Convo couch, they're generally opposed to electoral politics, but, she needs to weigh in on why she's going to, use her ballot to kick the Democrats in the dick. And some of this is, like Noam Chomsky says that you got to, criticize the gatekeepers. I like the Convo couch. I'll tell you my distinction that I make with the YouTube, world. I like the people that look like they're starving and they're hungry and they're, desperate, and there's a fierce urgency that we got to do something right goddamn now. The Convo couch, there's a lot of, positions that they take that I don't like, but as I've, taken a step back, I see that they're actually arguing within the confines of Glenn Greenwald and some other, big-time names, so they're actually very much within the, narrative of the United States. But, yeah, so that's my Crystal and Sagar. Good luck to them. I think, they kind of showed us, just like Jink Ugard showed us how they could do it. It makes it look professional, put a professional face on it, and just, churn out them videos, right? So they both kind of showed us the model, and good on them. I feel like that's kind of like where I feel like they've made it. They've showed us the model. They got the notoriety. They got the celebrity. They're on their way. They're fine. They'll be okay. No ill will towards Sagar and Crystal. A little bit towards TYT. Very disappointing. They were just a bunch of grifting assholes. Look at me, look at me. But whereas I feel like Craig Pasta, Jardula, and Fiorella, Isabel, I think they actually care about the issues. I think they like, causing a ruckus and causing a shitstorm too. I think they like the microphone. But, yeah, they make a lot of really good points. And I feel like they haven't made it. So they would be starving artists. And so, yeah, I like the ones that are kind of just on the brink of, it's like, are they there? Are we going to see these people forever? Are they going to make it? Or what? What's going on? And I like that because that's working class, that's real, that's honest. The hunger will stay. The hunger will stay. So without further ado, we're going to hear Fiorella, Isabel, basically say why she hates the Democrats in California,
okay.
Why she's voting recall. She doesn't like to be fetishized as a Latina, so, just to win over her vote. So, generally she doesn't participate in electoral politics, but to get Larry Elder elected, she will participate this time.
Okay, guys, I wanted to wear my Roxanne hat and these glasses, but my hair, I need
this
to
is actually, really good. This is really good, so pay attention.
I'm going to order it.
Just listen
Once
to
the wig comes in.
You probably should just click it on there, right?
Your hair looks like her hair.
No, it does not. It's way too light.
For posterity.
Her hair is darker, yeah. But
I would have paid to see that one. Can you give me some popcorn? Were you with those popcorn and the hat?
Johnny, I have to steal Johnny's turtle glasses because I don't have the fashion style that Johnny and AOC have, apparently.
Can I say something before you get started?
Yeah.
These people are a fucking joke at
Yes,
These people are a fucking joke. Like, literally, I don't give a shit about any of these shit lists coming at us. Like, well, why would these people have more in common with us or ideology? No. These people are a fucking joke, and you're an idiot for not calling them out. Go ahead, Sam. Feel better.
Okay, so first of all, in my opinion, this is all you need to know to vote yes on the recall, right? And I came out publicly and said that I was voting yes on the recall. And because I have no problem. First of all, I wouldn't normally be voting at all because, like I said, I'm done with electoral politics. The reason I'm voting in a rigged system, even though I know they're already manipulating this election in favor of Gavin Newsom, is because I want to send, no matter how minimal, a big FU to the Democratic Party that has screwed people further. This is a democratically led state. This is a state run by Democrats, some of the most powerful people in the country. Dianne Feinstein, Nancy Pelosi, we got Adam Schiff for brains, warmongers, imperialists. Like, these people are psychopaths. And then you got Kamala Harris, right? Ex-Senator Kamala Harris, who's now our VP, Kamala the cop, and all endorsing Gavin Newsom, right? And then you have Anthony Rendon, who killed SB 562, Medicare for All in California. Then you have Alex Padilla, the guy who literally, systemically, and with the help of his cohorts, helped rig elections against Bernie Sanders twice, and it was Secretary of State, and now is a senator. I mean, I could go on. And of course the shit-lib progressives hate us because we went into the California Democratic Party. We were like, okay, let's do an inside-outside strategy. Then we started looking at what they were doing and looking how they treated progressives, and we said, this isn't going to work. We started exposing these people, going to their fucking conventions and exposing these people. And now all they do is smear us because they know that we know what time it is, right? So now, Kamala Harris, you got all these, Elizabeth Warren, all these people making commercials for Gavin Newsom. You got Bernie Cuck Sanders doing the same exact thing, right? The same exact thing. And this is the Bernie Sanders guy that was talking about one big aisle in 1986, that was talking about the Sandinistas movement. This is the Bernie Sanders. That Bernie Sanders is gone. This Bernie Sanders has been literally promoting this disastrous infrastructure bill via the reconciliation bill, just like AOC and the squad. And so now you have, Miss like the PR, Instagram, like, influencer that she is, because that's all she is, AOC, advocating for Gavin Newsom. So let's watch her video that Gavin Newsom said, listen to AOC, grab your ballot, vote no, and mail in by September 14th. By the way, notice how they're pushing for the mail-in.
Yeah, now listen, if you live in California, there's probably a ballot in your mailbox on a recall election. Please find that thing, vote no, stick that sucker right back in your mailbox, because the options are back. Yeah, now listen.
Just leave the lid on top.
You could
turn it off and leave the lid on top. Sorry about that.
You notice how Pasta's cooking while we're doing the show.
Sorry.
So you notice how she did the whole Zoom eye thing. she does this weird shit. I don't know why.
What's wrong with the Zoom eye thing, Sam? I think that's kind of
because
cool.
your point lands better when you have your eyeball zoomed in. I don't know. I wish Johnny could zoom in our eyeballs. Maybe what we're saying would land better. But she did this when she was doing the Easter egg. Remember?
Yes.
There's an Easter egg, and she did the whole
an Easter egg in this still.
By the way, where's my fucking Easter egg?
I still can't find that.
I was looking all over the place, all over the gardens, all over California, all over Florida. Even went up to Seattle, went up to Colorado. Couldn't find my Easter fucking egg. I'm still waiting.
Yeah.
It's obvious at this point that AOC is part of the establishment. I mean, we're not going to waste our time telling you that because most of our viewers know, but there are still people out there who are like, but maybe she's just, trying to stop a right-winger from taking over. And that's where my next argument goes. My next point is that I posted this tweet. I said, look, I can't wait to vote yes on the recall of Gavin Newsom because I don't play team sports, right, Steve? And because he's done absolutely nothing but further screw the working class and progressives in California, and I will not be subjected to fear tactics by faux socialists putting the right-wing boogeyman fear again. They're doing this again. Do you not see that they do this every single time? They will always find a reason to say, you gotta vote for the other guy because this guy is likely to be worse. And by the way, they assume that I'm voting for Larry Elder, which I am not. They also assume that even if I'm voting third party, that I'm helping the right-winger. It's, what year is it? Oh, it's 2021. It's almost 2022. They're using the same fucking arguments that neoliberals used on Bernie supporters in 2015. The same exact arguments. When will it end? Okay? They always allow their fears to dictate their options. Like, they don't vote for who they want. They vote for, like, who they don't want, but who they think may be slightly better than the other guy.
Yeah, it's all about themselves. It's very narcissistic. It's like, I did what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? I made a sacrifice. I stopped the impending fascism. And right now, we say this all the time. You're fighting for incremental losses. You're not even fighting for incremental gains. You're getting nothing. If you look at Gavin Newsom's post he put the other day, 5 days to fight for it, vaccines, climate science, immigrant rights, the minimum wage, reproductive rights, common sense gun safety laws. He's giving you nothing. Not the fact that he put up vaccines. He's literally fighting for vaccines. He's telling you to vote.
Fighting for mandates.
For mandates. But, I mean, it's just beyond scary because you're getting nothing. And when you put yourself in a position where, like you said, you're going to fight for incremental losses, you're not fighting for the people to get them anything. Like I said, all you progressives, go out to a homeless person in California, which has the largest population of homeless people.
Which we have done. We have talked to people. We have literally interviewed them. We have gone to the events. They are now getting their tents taken away.
Yeah.
What has fucking Gavin Newsom done?
Super Democratic
majority in California. Of course, also the federal government. We have a Democrat majority. What are they doing for you? And I am sick and tired of being tokenized as a Latina. Dolores Huerta, again, who literally smeared Bernie Sanders as a sexist, by the way, if you recall, said, you need to, if you're Latino, you need to vote against this right-wing recall. Dolores Huerta, I mean, hello, what the hell, dude? What has he done for the immigrant community? What have Democrats done for the immigrant community other than change it from cages to influx facilities? I am sick and tired of being tokenized for a fucking vote without them doing shit. And what they're doing is they're getting more minorities to go to the right. That's what's happening. That's why Trump had the highest rate of minorities voting for him. It's not because he's a fucking genius. It's because the Democrats are so bad at their job that they're pushing people away and to the right. They're doing the opposite, and I think that is by design because they want people to embrace one of the two-party systems and continue this culture war against each other without actually realizing that it's one big fucking aisle. That's it. And Johnny, I just wanted you to read, I mean, you can just scroll through some of the comments. They're disgusting. Like, they literally are advocating, for fucking, like, look, this guy, I don't know, Kobe won. This seems like cutting off our noses to spit our faces. I don't like Newsom any more than you do, but I like everyone else even less. Except for David Moore, who is a solid socialist that I voted for on the second question. With that said, I already voted no. So he voted no on the recall and then voted for somebody. I mean, you can do that, but then what's the point? Like, I don't understand, and this guy, lefty lion guy, great idea. We definitely need Larry Elder's progressive policies, like eliminating the minimum wage. It will definitely benefit us all. Thank you for your principled stance.
What's the minimum wage in California right now with the super majority Democrats?
It's supposed to be 15. It's not necessarily
not
quite
even
that.
In places and stuff.
And that's not enough.
Yeah.
Not
for California.
Not for anybody that's not a student, right? If you're a student, maybe. you could survive on, maybe,
Yeah.
but it's hard because gas is like, what, almost $5 now here?
Yeah.
Like, it's impossible.
I got to say this. Driving around yesterday, Pasadena, I saw about 3 or 4 new, older homeless people out there, and the defeated look on their face. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a super Democratic majority here, and we have the highest homeless population in the nation. And it's only going to get worse. They said that maybe 5 to 6% of the money that was sent out by the federal government to the state was allocated at this point.
That's it.
So right now you have people getting thrown out of their fucking houses while Johnny put up the picture of fucking Gavin Newsom over there going to Napa and dining while he's telling everybody else to stay at home, and his aunt.
French laundry, it was called.
His aunt got going to get hair appointments while they closed all the things. And I mean, on Monday, we talked about this. I'm going to come with the top 10 reasons on why you should vote yes on the recall. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to do it because the vote is on Tuesday when you can go in person.
And by the way, I urge you, if you're voting yes on the recall, to go in person.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's the safest way. Do not drop off your ballot at some ballot harvesting
There she is.
location. There's no chain of custody. There's no security. This election is already, I firmly believe Gavin Newsom will win this election.
Yeah.
That's not going to stop me from sending a big middle finger to these fucking people.
And one of the reasons they get away with so much shit, these Democrats, these establishment Democrats in California, is because the progressives allow it. Because the progressives are so
They
fucking
defend it.
naive.
They
They're
defend
so naive. You're actually sitting there fighting. Like, I can't believe some of the people. And let me tell you something, bro. We see pictures. We see you. We know who you are.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you that. Some of you guys, when I see you out there, you're going to get a fucking earful from me. So you know who you are out there. I can't believe that you guys are playing this game in 2021, almost 22. It's almost 2022, and you're playing the same game, and it's
6
gotten
years
worse.
ago.
Things have gotten worse. You've gotten
They went
less.
backwards. They went backwards. Remember, they voted third party and they did all this, and now the same people who voted third party in 2016, 2015 are now, no, we need to defend Biden. We need to defend Newsom from a right-wing fascism is here. Have you looked at what's happening? Like, it's fucking here, and it's not coming just from the Republicans. It's coming from the entire establishment, the people at the very top. I just wanted to put this thing. Look, I'm GOP confirmed. I'm a right-winger.
Yes, you are.
Because I'm saying I don't want to support the establishment Democrat. I don't want to support this dynasty cuck of Newsom. I don't want to support him. And I support direct actions, and I don't want to, and I think this is wrong to continue protecting somebody that's given us absolutely nothing. I'm GOP confirmed. See, this is like this type of CIA strategy, COINTELPRO type of thing. Oh no, you like, first of all, they're assuming that I'm voting Republican, but I'm helping the Republican. There were so many lies said about me. Somebody said I voted for Trump. Like, Pasta knows I would never vote. Like, all of them, they know that I would never vote for Trump. It's just hilarious. But it's just like, you're a right-winger now if you don't support establishment Democrats. You're a right-winger if you question elections. You're a right-winger if you want more information on vaccines, if you're hesitant, if you say there's other methods, whatever. You're a right-winger.
Protection of our civil liberties.
Yeah, you talk about civil liberties, you're a right-winger. You're a right-winger. Like, so they've taken, the establishment has taken all of these things that we should be questioning, because we question power, and has made it, yeah, exactly. They've weaponized it and made it this right-wing thing. And now, anybody who holds a dissent, even if you are on the left, you are mislabeled as a right-winger or a GOP confirmed. Like, it's
Let me
upside
help you
down.
out, though, fam. Who gives a fuck? Because these people are just, they're diminishing in number. They're getting smaller
That's
and
why
smaller
they're so
and
loud.
smaller. So all the jerk-offs whose names begin with G, okay, your clan is getting smaller. Nobody's falling for your shit. You're not winning any independents over. Your time is almost up. You're clinging on. You're just holding on and holding on. And by protecting these cuck-ass establishment Democrats. And what would really happen, fam, if we did, what would happen if, in fact, we sent Gavin Newsom packing, right? I made a tweet about this. What would actually happen if we said, Gavin Newsom, you're fired? Maybe the Democratic Party, and somebody said I don't think so, but maybe the Democratic Party would have to go back to the drawing board and go, well, maybe we have to give the voters something for them to vote for us on.
Yeah.
Maybe we have to give them something policy-wise for them to get off their ass and come vote for us.
You would think.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Why don't we try that? We've tried it your fucking way for 6 fucking years. Sorry for cursing, Mom. But, I mean, seriously, but since Bernie Sanders, the whole thing, they were like, okay, let's try it this way. We have tried it for longer than that. Okay, but The people we're talking about, all the Bernie clan that we all got together, we've been doing this for 6 fucking years. We're going backwards.
Exactly. They're going backwards. They're stagnant. It's disgusting.
Learn the power of no.
Learn the power of no, as Cynthia said. So now I just wanted to show some tweets to counteract that from some fans who were like, seeing what was happening, right? Seeing me get called a GOP. And these people are like, why does it matter if Gavin Newsom gets recalled? This is from Chris Gilman. Seriously, if the California recall election goes against him, so what? But Republican might get elected. Is that what you want? This is literally what they say. With a supermajority of Dems in California is right-wing, things will get worse. How? Like, exactly. Like,
the mandates. That's what they're scared of.
Yeah, and then
more than anything.
Y'all can hound Fiorella and anyone else you want, call them red, brown fascists or whatever other childish slurs you think all of you want. It doesn't change the fact that in the bluest states, you have none of the things that progressives want. In the bluest of states, guys, in the bluest of states, we have the highest homeless population, the highest fucking rent. You know what Gavin Newsom approved? He approved a measure that would allow for the building of more housing. But you know that Gavin Newsom is in the pocket of real estate developers, and you know that we don't need to build more houses. We have tons of housing. They're just not affordable. We have empty homes all over Los Angeles. Empty, completely empty homes. People are just not living in them. That's the fucking problem. Here's Jennifer Olive O'Connell. This young woman is being attacked by her supposed progressive allies for being an independent thinker. They hate that word, those two words. So very sad. Congrats to her for standing up for what's right and voting yes on recall. That's the part that matters. Also, I think, let's see, who else? Blah, blah, blah. No more donations. I'm seeing lots of folks trying to voter shame Fiorella over her voting yes on recall, trying to use the same bullshit argument. You want a Republican? For the record, if I still lived in California, I would definitely vote to recall that mother effer Gavin Newsom. People need to F off. And the last thing I wanted to share on this section is Rose. So Rose McGowan, okay, good company to be in. This is her message for Gavin Newsom. We are done with your lies for all good, honest people of California. The time is now. Get him out. Let's listen to what she said.
Governor Gavin Newsom, you're facing a recall because you're a fraud, just like your wife, Jennifer Newsom. I have the receipts. I wish I didn't. I wish you were all real. I wish you really did help, but you don't. And you're on the side of wrong. I hope this recall goes through because California does not need you. The nation does not need you. The world does not need you. We do not need you. Governor Gavin Newsom.
Powerful.
Right? And that's the thing I want to dismantle right here now. It's not a right-wing recall. Sure, there's a lot of right-wingers who want him recalled for their particular reasons, but there are also people like me who are on the left that think he has done absolute nothing for people living here. I live here. A lot of the people speaking on the behalf against this recall don't fucking live here. I live here. I see what Gavin Newsom hasn't done, and I see what he has done that has helped the 1%. And he is literally tied up with the elites of Hollywood, with the fucking real estate developers. Gavin Newsom is that guy. He has done nothing for the working class, for minorities, for immigrants, nothing. He needs to go. And that is from the fucking left. I don't give a shit. Like, if I happen to agree with a Republican on this, so what? I don't care. Get him the hell out. That doesn't mean I'm going to suddenly be like anti-immigrant. Hello, I'm a fucking immigrant. Like, it just means I want him out. I don't think that anybody coming in is going to be any worse. And I don't see the difference between Democrats and Republicans. I don't. That's where we really draw the line, because some of these people still think that there's a fucking difference. Really, there's really not.
Johnny, what else you got on the recall? Because I've said enough about this shit. I can't wait till we get till Monday where we can blast Gavin Newsom and show you cucks what you are voting for. All right, we're good there.